guys, it's your girl Misty Ray, and as you can see, I have some special guests. Okay, tell them your name.
Baby.
And your name is Teddy Bear.
Baby brother.
AKA Baby Brother. So this video is basically gonna be me talking and giving y'all an update on parenting for me. So this is my girl Bailey, this is my boy Teddy Bear. So this is gonna be basically an update on how I've been coping with the newborn baby. This is my first child. And yeah, just basically how I've been recovering body-wise and managing time and sleep and all of those questions that I've been getting. I'm basically going to be answering those and just giving y'all an update on how my life has been going. The first question that I get a lot is, how was birth? So I actually have my birth vlog on my channel. I will link that in the corner. If you haven't seen that yet, I will link that. But I had a natural. I did have Teddy, okay, but I had a natural birth. I did have a little bit of pain medicine, but most of it was just Motrin. I did initially want a natural birth, like for the longest. It's okay. For the longest, I just made up in my mind that that's what I wanted to do, and I didn't have any other options in my head. Like, I was like, no, I don't want a needle in my, I was like, no, I didn't want a needle in my back. And I've, heard about all the after effects, and I've heard about, how to push. If it's numb down there, you don't know where to push, different things like that. And I was just not interested in that. And now, like, kudos to people that do. Like, I'm not taking anything away from people that get, epidurals or C-sections. Like, any type of birth is amazing. I'm back, guys. Sorry, my camera died, but I was talking about birth. Yeah, any birth, any not natural, any form of birth literally is amazing. Any mother, bro, I have so much respect for every mother around, because it's no joke. It's literally no joke. I had him, he was about 8 pounds and 20 inches long. I had him at like 2 in the morning, and then by the time the sun came up, don't do that. Sit down. Put your feet down. By the time the sun came up, after, like, it was still the same day, but I feel like the next morning I was good. Like, I was ready to walk around the hospital. I wanted those IVs out of me. Like, I was ready to go. Like, I'm like, okay, my baby's been here. I've been feeding him. He's been responding very well. I'm ready to go. Like, let me out of this hospital. And then after that, my body kind of reacted very well. I lost all of the belly very quickly, like that next week, that week or whatever. I didn't have any like afterbirth problems. I had a little bit of high blood pressure after, like right after I delivered him, but after that, I didn't have any problems. But yeah, that's been my birth recovery. My body's been back to normal. I haven't had any outrageous things happen to me or anything like that. Okay. All right. I hadn't had any outrageous things happen to me or anything, so that was good. The next question that I get a lot is, how is having the baby at night? Like, do I get enough sleep? Is another question that I get a lot. I fairly get enough sleep. The first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, he did nothing but eat and sleep. Like, literally, like, would sleep all day until it was time to eat, and then would go right back to sleep. You good? We'll go right back to sleep. Now it's like right when he hit 4 weeks, 5 weeks, he's more up, more fussy, like he's about to get now. He's more fussy. His sleeping schedule is not all the way right mixed with mine like days and nights, but he definitely does sleep throughout majority of the night. Like he will get sleepy around 9:30, 10, and will literally sleep up until 4:35 in the morning. And that's not all the way sleep, like he's not sleeping the entire time, but he's not fussy. He'll wake up when it's time for him to eat and immediately go right back to sleep, you know. And as far as me, I've always been like a night owl, so I'm up anyway. But I got it down. I don't have any major problems with sleeping. If I do, it's just because I was on my phone and didn't want to go to sleep. But yeah, that's it with the sleepless nights. So the next question that I get a lot is, do I breastfeed or formula? I breastfeed, okay? So breastfeeding has been the most difficult thing about motherhood for me. Just because when I set my mind on things, I don't really give myself an alternative. And I, like, in my head, there is no formula. And it's really bad that I have that, because it's not about, I have to put like pride aside and do what's best for my baby. And that was the hardest thing about being a mother at first, because I was like stressing. I was like stressing about not being able to produce enough milk. And I know this boy, as y'all can see, he's a little hefty. Like, you see that belly? Can y'all see that belly? Well, he's a little hefty. And so his appetite at like 2 weeks increased. Okay, and I was used to just pumping a little milk that I was doing, feeling good about the little milk that I was doing. And then it just wasn't enough one day, and I kind of freaked out, and I was like, okay, I gave him the milk that I produced, and he was still fussy. And it was like, I didn't have any backup plans. I didn't have no formula sitting around. Well, actually I did. I had some from the hospital, but it was just like, I don't know. I gotta find out how to get these breasts producing. You know what I'm saying? So, she ain't gonna cooperate. But anyway, I was trying to see what can I do. So I tried, mother's milk, which helped a lot. Mother's milk is a tea, a herbal tea that you can drink, to increase milk supply. And I tried to, get that together and see how I'm gonna do that. It ended up I thought she did that thing, yeah. But anyway, I started drinking that, and initially I was just drinking it, as in the morning or just one time, and that wasn't enough. I was still struggling. Like, y'all, I was struggling. I was feeling like a dried up desert. He was just sucking me dry. I just didn't know what to do. So I tried all these different teas, and, people told me about cookies and stuff. But I'm not really a baking type person. Like, anybody that know me, Bailey, I need you to relax, mama. There you go. That's the relaxed Bailey we need. Everybody was telling me all these things, to do, and I just didn't know what to do. So I was trying everything, and I went to see lactate, like whatever they call those people, the breastfeeding experts. You know what I'm saying? I went to go see them, and they were like, "Oh no, you're producing enough. Like, you're producing a lot. Like, I don't know what's going on. Your baby just, wants to do that. So maybe you might want to supplement just to get them full, but you're producing enough. Like, 4 ounces is a lot of milk." And I'm like, okay, thought I was tripping. I really did think I was tripping. I didn't know what the number is or what to do or anything like that. So I'm just thinking like, man, I'm struggling. But so to think about what I'm doing now, you having fun?
Huh?
You having fun? What I do now is
I want to go to the park today.
You want to go to the park? It's raining, baby. You can't go. We can go another day. But you hear that? That's thunder. But anyway, So now I do both. I know that I produce enough to like make it through, but he's a big boy and he's a great baby as long as he's fed. When he's hungry, he turns into the big monster. Mwah. He turns into a big monster. So I decided to supplement as well, and I supplement with ready to use Enfamil. It's the closest thing to milk to me, like the best response that he's had. I've tried powdered Similac, and he was constipated for almost 2 days, and I'm never doing that again. So put your legs down, mama. So that's basically the info on what I do to feed him. People have asked me a lot about his skin and his hair and like his what is it called, hygiene routine. Yeah, that's what it's called. Hygiene routine, baby. Hygiene routine. So basically what I do is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those are his bath days. I try to keep it in between. I give him a day of rest because we already have, me for sure, have dry skin. I have a little bit of eczema as well, so I'm not trying to cleanse his skin and take all the nutrients and moisture that he needs after he washes. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I do. Be careful, mama. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I just wash him, and that includes like washing his hair, things like that. I do all that in the same thing. As far as products that I use Baby Dove, just because that's what's worked for my family. We've always used Dove, and it's been the most, gentle for our skin and dry and gets us clean but doesn't wash us out and flaky and stuff like that. So that's why I just stick to that. It's like, y'all, this is literally my soap right here. Dove. That's what I use. And I just try to keep it simple, and I haven't seen any problems as far as with the soap. However, okay, listen, hold on. As far as his skin, it definitely has been like all babies, shedding, flaking, and stuff like that. What's wrong, Papa? Shedding and flaking, stuff like that. But that's normal, baby. No. Thank you. I need you to sit still, mama. I'm learning to keep those areas very dry, okay? His neck is kind of irritated a little bit more than all the other areas, and I've took him to a doctor to kind of see what that's about. But he's a very healthy baby, and I love him so much. And
I love you.
That's it on the skincare routine and all of those things. And baby loves him. And the last thing that I'm trying to master about motherhood is multitasking. Now I'm at the stage where I'm not, just sitting in bed nurturing him and all those type of things. I'm trying to get things done while also, taking care of him and making sure he's fed, making sure all these things go smoothly. So I'm trying to find ways where I could schedule around his sleeping schedule around when he has to eat, when I have to pump, things like that, when I need to wash, all kinds of things, go to the store, different things that I need to do. Now that I'm able to do those type of things, I'm trying to find a smooth transition into that from being pregnant 10 months and then sitting here for a month. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get back to doing all the things that I usually do because I'm a fairly busy person, and I don't think that you have to just let go of all those things just because you have a baby. So yeah, I've already started back working part-time just to slide back in there. Hey, you wonder why mama talking so much, huh? You wonder why mommy talking so much. But anyway, went back part-time and just trying to get in the groove of how it feels to go back to work and come back, and she's just gonna go to sleep, huh? Go to work and then, see how it is. Like, motherhood is a whole different stage of life. Like, it's not something that you just add on. It changes your whole identity, and I love it. I had nothing but great things to say. I love him. He's such a beautiful, look at him. He's so handsome. But yeah, that is the update on parenthood. If y'all have any more questions, feel free to comment. Follow me on Instagram at MistyRay_. Yeah, I'm very open. I've been talking to a lot of different moms, and it's just a great. I want to develop my career first, but I am so happy that this happened. Like, he gives me so much more motivation than I had for myself to even do great. You know what I'm saying? Like, go for things that I probably would have just waited in life anyway to go for. I'm like on speed right now. I want to travel the world. He can travel with me. I want to do all these things to make sure that he's great in life. So that is parenthood. And Bailey, if you have anything else to say, come tell the camera. Now she don't have nothing to say. Wow. All right, guys, that is it. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like. Let me know if anybody else have any of these same problems or anything. I would love to talk to other moms. That is all. Peace.
I'm fully known and loved by